C-Main is shaping up. And Brock, there's some good talent in this one. On the outside of the third row from California, the 49 car of Jimmy Sills. Inside of the fourth row is the number 20 car of Keith Kaufman. Lee Brewer Jr. This is no cakewalk for Doug Wolfgang or Jeff Swindell.
No, it absolutely isn't. Wolfgang starting just one row ahead of Swindell. Swindell in the absolute scratch position, way in the back row. Doug Wolfgang a little bit better off. He's on the inside of the 10th row. But as you said, Steve, with guys like Kaufman and Sills and Lee Brewer Jr., this is going to be a very, very difficult fight for him. And as we knew, as these races progressed, obviously you move into more and more talented and more stronger automobiles. So the job gets more and more difficult for both Wolfgang and Swindell.
And both of them have to adopt a more aggressive style of driving than we saw in the D-Main. They have to if they're to move up. Oh, boy. Only 2 transfer here. Bear that in mind.
The only advantage that they might have is that the event is 15 laps long, 3 laps longer than the earlier one, so they got a little bit more opportunity, a mile and a half for that matter, to move up among the contenders.
This crowd is absolutely silent now, Brock. They were cheering before. Now they want to see the start of the C-Main, and they have got it. Wolfgang at the back got a horrible start. Leading him into turn number 1 is Bill out of the blue car, 12X. Jeff Swindell got around Doug Wolfgang. Swindell has passed Wolfgang. I told you he got a bad start.
Yeah, he did. He fell way back. I don't know what happened, whether the car is off song, as they say, or whether he just didn't get on the throttle quickly enough. But Jeff Swindell did, in fact, in that blue 4A, riding up high there, is ahead of Doug Wolfgang. Okay, the Wolf recovers somewhat. He gets by the black 3Y of Danny Young and the yellow 68G of Ricky Gault for 17. Now begins to move on the 8H of Butch Hansen for 16th place. And then he seems to fall back a little bit in turn number 2. Balked a bit, got him way up high as Jeff Swindell continues to move on.
Well, you know, I think Wolfgang realized he got a bad start, then he started to overcompensate, and now he mentally has reined himself in just a little bit. Something I think he felt he just had to do. Now, Jeff Swindell, the blue 4A car, he has gone way up high, and all of a sudden the Wolfgang abandoned the high line. They've come down low, and it's working for him.
Absolutely, as we watch Wolfgang move in on 1HT, Billy Turner for 13th place. Okay, continues to move. The next to fall, the 92 automobile of Taylor Weld, and the 14 car, the yellow automobile of Randy Martin for 11th. But look, Swindell seems to be clogged up there. He's trying to get around the 14 car, can't seem to move, and that breaks Doug Wolfgang free. He's got an open racetrack right now.
And he is closing on the 5C car of Mal Lane. If he gets by Mal, that will put him in the 10th position. But as he moves through this field, they just get harder and harder to pass. And for Jeff Swindell there in the blue 4A car, as everybody is moving out of the Wolf's way, they build a wall in front of him. Swindell now running 13th, but there's the orange number 8 car challenging Mal Lane for that 10th position, and he has got it. Doug Wolfgang in 10th, and now he is closing on Rick Haas. The 99Z car gets him on the outside.
So, he is suddenly in the top 10 and charging.
In fact, he's in 9th position, and the Wolf again alters his tactics. He goes back up high again, at least high in 3 and 4, and maybe a little lower in 1 and 2. But just when it appears he can't catch somebody, he just starts right by them. He received the interval back to Jeff Swindell right there in the blue car in the 13th spot.
And there he challenges the 92 car Taylor Weld for the 12th spot. Taylor Weld, though, fights him back down the back straightaway, but Swindell on that low side pulls it off. But Taylor Weld, he's sideways down the front straightaway on the last two laps, Steve.
Well, Jeff also flew right by 9Z Rich Haas, so he is now in the 10th position. And there is the car owner for Doug Wolfgang, one of the co-owners, Ray Williams, and he is a nervous guy. Who wouldn't be? When you consider your driver in the orange number 8 car is challenging Jimmy Sills for the 6th position, and has got to move up all the way to 2nd if he's going to race any more tonight, and there's not that many laps left. They could use a yellow flag, as they said.
They sure could, but Sills, one of the best guys in the business, is not giving up easily, but finally the Wolf moves underneath him as they come off turn number 2 to take over that 6th spot. The racetrack is pretty much wide open now, so Wolfgang has got pretty well clear of those big bunches of traffic. He heads down the front straightaway to challenge the 1M automobile of Pat Moore for 5th position. Down the back straightaway, down low. The Wolf likes that low groove through 3 and 4 right now. That's working well for him.
Keith Coppin is challenging for the lead in the black 20 car, and there he dives underneath Billy Billhauer to take the lead. And Wolfgang is sweeping by 4th. Now 3rd. Wolfgang is in the 3rd spot behind Billhauer.
Wolfgang made a fantastic pass on the high side there between turns 1 and 2, and begins the last lap, begins to challenge Billhauer.
He must get that blue 12X car. He must get it. The fans here have gone wild. Side by side with Billhauer. Billhauer pitches it high. Billhauer pitches it sideways and stalls the automobile. And there is a caution flag as Doug Wolfgang has moved into the 2nd spot behind the 20 car of Keith Coppin. Billy Billhauer just overdrove it a step, Brock.
He sure did. And now, as the field reforms, Doug Wolfgang will restart on the Nerf bar of the leader, Keith Coppin, and has an opportunity now to win this race. He is, if he holds his position, assured of a start in the B main. And you can also be sure that his crew chief, Deuce Turrell, is sure of more work tonight. So already they're talking about changes that they're going to make between the C and the B main. Stick with us. We'll be back for the restart at Knoxville.
Well, the C feature is still under caution here at the Napa Knoxville Nationals. Gave this big crowd a chance to take a deep breath, along with 3 television reporters who got pretty darn excited watching Doug Wolfgang on that last lap. In fact, let's have another look at it. Wolfgang was challenging Billy Billhauer for the 2nd spot. Billhauer gets it up into the center of the racetrack where they say it's a little bit slick. He found out they weren't lying. Gets it dead sideways, cannot correct quite enough, and Wolfgang sneaks in down under. And at this point, he saw the caution flag out because of Billhauer's spin. So we'll have 1 lap around to the white flag and then 1 more to the checkered. Can Wolfgang hang on to 2nd? Better yet, Brock Yates will even try to pass Keith Coppin. If you were the Wolf, would you do that?
I'm sure he will do it for a bunch of reasons. One, he's a very competitive man, and there is no such thing as 2nd place for him. Secondly, though, it'll give him a better starting position in the B main. So the farther he moves up this ladder, the better off he is. So Keith Coppin, though, is no easy pickings. This man is one of the very best. Now, remember now, Jeff Swindell is buried back in 7th place, and unless he undergoes some sort of a miracle here, he is finished for the night. Tough break for Jeff Swindell, and he has had his share of problems all week.
All right, everybody watching the front runners, the black 20 car, the orange 8 car of Doug Wolfgang, as we are underway. Only 2 laps here to finish off the C main. Wolfgang again did not get a very good restart. That's 2 in a row, Brock. I don't know if the car hesitates or maybe it's got a real high gear in it. Who knows?
Well, it's hard to say, but unless Keith Coppin bobbles, which is highly unlikely for an experienced pro like him, he is going to have to settle. That is, Doug Wolfgang settle for 2nd place.
And let's unfortunately say goodbye to 4A, the blue car of Jeff Swindell. We'll see no more action this evening. Not back where he is in this pack. But up front, there is Keith Coppin, there is Doug Wolfgang, and that apparently is how it's going to stay. Yes, the checkered flag is out. So Wolfgang has done it again. Car owner Williams ecstatic about it. There's Jeff Swindell crossing the line. The impossible dream was indeed impossible. He ends up 5th in the C main. And there goes the Wolf back to the infield. And waiting for him will be Deuce and the guys, wrenches in hand. New rubber certainly for the right rear. Maybe some wing adjustments, whatever it takes. In just a few magic minutes will happen down in that pit area. Doug Wolfgang and Keith Coppin, the only 2 that really matter here out of the C main, as they will tag on to the back of the B. Here's how they finish, 6th through 10th. For these drivers, it'll be next year's Knoxville Nationals. Brock is with the C main winner.
Well, Keith Coppin has barely time to catch his breath and jump back into race cars. What'd you tell the guys? What are they going to do now, Keith?
Well, the track changed a lot since we've been out during hot laps, and you know, we got to do a few little things to the car to try to make it a little bit faster, tighten it up a little bit.
Tighten it up? Okay. That's pretty much expected right now.
Well, yeah, track goes away as the night goes on, and we were good, but not good enough.
Good job anyway. Super race.
Thank you.
Okay. Gary?
I don't know if you get excited about these things, but you sure got us excited. That was a sensational run.
Thank you, but it ain't over yet. Now the toughest race of the night for me, because my goal is to get to the A-main, and whatever I do in the A-main will be fine, but this will be the toughest. Getting closer to faster cars. I couldn't even really catch Keith Kaufman there, so we're going to have to pull something out of the bag and make it faster, so.
Got any ideas what it may be that comes out of that bag?
No, but I'm going to think about it while I put cover-ups on.
We can hardly wait.
Thank you.
So the Wolf continues, but just Swindell, he's run out of luck.
You had 2 engine explosions. You haven't had that all year long.
No, really hadn't. I mean, this deal here, we just took it on about 2 weeks ago, and everything that we got was pretty much in an up and down situation. We didn't know where it was, and didn't know what ran and what didn't ran, and you know, we lost the one motor 2 weeks or a week and a half ago, and then the other one the other night, I don't know what happened to it. It just died on me. I think the mag crapped out on it, but this one here seems to run pretty good. I mean, we just made a bad choice. We should have had this thing in from the word go, and then maybe we'd be sitting up in the first few rows of the feature. But it's racing. What are you going to do? You know, go to the next one and try to win the next one.
You don't let it get you down.
No, you can't. You know, it's all over with if you do. So you just got to keep struggling.
Thanks.
All right, Just Swindell loading up and heading to the next race, but Doug Wolfgang, he is loading up on adrenaline. He is in the B main, and he told Gary it's the toughest race of the night for him.